Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to Hearts of Iron number 4. We're going to be playing a new game, in this instance as Estonia. As Estonia, we're going to try to unify the Baltics, including in this instance Finland. Let's see how far we can get. I'm actually turning on historical mode in here in terms of the plan for the other nations, just because I want to make sure I get all the options that I need going the way I want them to go. Okay, let's just do this again. I'm going to deselect the first. I can as well do that. I'm going to set them all to centralize here. I'm going to do my research here. Just the standard stuff I'm doing here in terms of research, just to get the elements in here so at least I can advance the path later on. Factory wise, we're going to basically work on our railroads, improving those. And of course we will start building more factories, or at least improving factories as such. Right, I'm going to basically boost this. I'm going to basically choose to go for the rallying of the nation. And as you can see, we can actually start importing steel from Germany. I'm doing it from Germany because I do want to basically improve my relationships with them as such. That's exactly the path we want to have for now. Now we should of course see that we can actually start assigning here various different marshals. Of course assign the various generals here as well. I did want to break out the various different I want to basically under a separate general, so to speak. And I believe there's another Vapsit. Yes, Otto Heinze. Not as experienced as the first one, but still good enough for us to be able to work with. This number is rising relatively rapidly, luckily. So there's a couple of different things here. Reinforce rate is quite important. The recovery rate is quite important as well, I believe. Firstly, we'll be going for the actual organization first to get the actual reinforcement rate up. You can of course get that up through radios as well, but if you basically get that skill here already, it just helps you so much in actual getting your units towards the front line. Alright, that's the main focus for now. Like I said, 70 days in total. That means at the beginning of March. Don't know exact date. It would be nice if it said what exact date it would be, but yeah, beginning, middle March, thereabouts, probably around the 10th of March or so. We should see that completing. We should then see also what's happening in terms of Germany and other nations in terms of their first national focus that they complete. Right, so we've done that. So we can of course do now the march here, but that will have to wait until later. Firstly, going to do our rejoining of the railroads. Use our infrastructure. Now, there's not much other options available, to be honest, here at the moment. So that's really the first one to go for at this point. It'll just improve our infrastructure here. And once we've done that, we can then actually start looking for other options around. Oops, hold on. I should have done this firstly. We can then start looking for other options around how we can actually boost our number of factories and so forth within our nation. Government crackdown will take a while. This is relatively quick. It takes about 30 days, each of them. As you can see, there's only really 4 key provinces where we have to do this for. Another one there? No, it's just the 4 that we got here. Just was wondering anything was hidden behind that one, but no, happens not to be the case, which is great. Each of these will have a booster for the Fascist Party that will basically take place as such. And that should be sufficient to basically bring our Vapsit Party up to more than 50% of the nation as such. Almost 8, 4, 3, 2, rejoining the railroad completes first. What do I want to do next? Now, the one on the right I cannot do yet. This is attract workers to Harju, modernize our industry. Gives me 4 additional factories. These are 70 days each as well. But this also improves the actual output of the factories there. But I think for now, this might be more beneficial because 2 versus 4 versus what we got here. Yeah. Let's give this a go. Oops, okay, there we go. Accelerating that, and let's get back onto there, and then see what happens with that first one. 15%, that's nice. That's exactly what we were hoping for. The higher that percentage, the better. This is 30 days, like I said. Far, far quicker than the next one. Could of course be that our research will complete before then. I think, yeah, the basic machine tools will be relatively on par with what we got here. 24 days to go, and this is 9. Yeah, okay, this actually will complete before the other one. March through Estonia. Okay, we're basically running this at max speed. 8 days to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 15%. That's pretty much the max we can get every time. So we, as you can see, are already exceeding the 50% here. Great to see that. Right, machine tools. What's to be expected that would come through? Do we want to centralize or disperse? I'm kind of inclined to basically go for disperse because we got that efficiency retention as well as base efficiency boost. The only difference here is the output is 5% higher than on the other one. Does it add up? Not quite sure. Let's just carry on with what we're doing now. As you can see, 30 days or so, 25 days to go here. This will complete in 13 days. Right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Actually, 15 wasn't actually the best. Would have been better if we got 20. Still, 10% here, not bad. But yeah, it takes us to 65%. Either way, whatever we choose to do, should be able to boost us even higher shortly. Right. Did I choose the other one already? Yes, 23 days to go. That means that in reality, I need to choose one that's a bit shorter. Now that's 35 days. We've got 2 options of things that could happen. That actually says 35 days, doesn't it? That's 22 days. So if I actually start that one, do these percentages depend upon basically how much support we have? Not quite sure. These are quite lengthy. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Let's start it anyways. At least saves us a bit of time that we might lose otherwise. Yep, democratic opposition is the issue that we got at the moment. That was relatively early for Ethiopia, was it? No, actually it was July, so yeah, okay, not too bad. We haven't got anything here as of yet, but like, let's research the radio. See, 5 days to go on this one. Nice, like that. at that. Look at that. 84%. 84%. Has that changed these percentages? Yes, it changed it. They actually did change the percentage midway through actually working on it. That's nice to see. So we got 90% chance that basically we'll become Vapsit government, and we got a 10% chance of it becoming, yeah, civil war that we have to face here. Okay, perfect. So the Prime Minister itself has stepped down. We see our flag has changed. So what can we do? Firstly, I probably want to go for the veteran government. Additional fascist support and so forth is part of what we basically get with that. Okay. Veteran government. As you can see, the work on these bits of railroad is progressing steadily. Not rushed or anything, but just steadily progressing. Non-core manpower is reduced. Recruitable population factor boosted. Daily communism support is reduced. Okay, that's quite interesting. Political power gain. Acceptance of fascist diplomacy. Consumer good factories, etc. etc. Is that number rising or dropping? It's stable, it looks like. Okay. So when did the winter wars take place in reality? I'm not entirely sure. Look at that. They basically put the troops here right on the border. Is there overlap there? I'm not quite sure. Minimal amount of overlap. Okay, that's fine for now. As long as this doesn't become too bad, that should be okay. We can deal with it. Now, this is quite interesting. Additional factory output. We also get a better relationship with the Germans. But if we basically empower the Finnish militants, okay. What would this do? Friendship treaty. Empower the Finnish first. We got the fascist demagogue, we got the backroom backstabber. Popular figurehead gives me additional stability. It's relatively low, but that might be worthwhile to get. Economist. Veteran bullshit. Let's get our popular figurehead in place. See that number's gone up now to instead of what was it? 1.09? 1.09? Yeah, okay. Whatever the figure was, it's been boosted now, which is great. I do not want to do the economic policies that we got here. I don't want to basically focus on the propaganda efforts either. 33 days there approximately. This will of course complete before then because we're going to support the Finnish militants. Look at that whole wintry weather up here, which makes sense. I was about to say, does it? Maybe it doesn't. Where's the weather map? Gosh, the infrastructure looks rather appalling, particularly up north. But okay. Sweden is doing better in that sense. Empower the militant. Okay, so can I do anything here? No, so I cannot do those marches that I thought I could do. Against fascist organization, which grants daily fascist support. Okay, that gets boosted. These are the marches themselves. Develop natural resource. Interesting. Huh. Military factories. Veteran anti-Bolshevik. Interesting. Did I lose points now? Somehow? What did I do to basically lose a single point there? Sure. Odd. Did selecting that actually make me lose a point? Fascist demagogue, backroom backstabber, captain of industry, subservient ultra nationalist. Right, so we're 1936 still, about to go to 1937 relatively quickly, but I can actually do the dual silo option here already. I've got a second one in terms of research that I can work on. Okay. What else? Do we want to basically push through here? Do I want to basically go for the industrial concern? Do you want to go for the extensive conscription? Do I want to basically change the level of mobilization? I think the partial might be efficient to go for. It'll make our factories significantly more efficient than they were before. Yes, we only got 5 at the moment. That's more than we had before, but it's still contributing to that number, unfortunately. So the higher our stability, the lower level of consumer goods we've got. Ah, it's quite interesting. Anti-Comintern Pact that we could already do there. Now we can of course get those additional units here in the country, or we can of course reach out to the Germans there. Let's go for this one for now, I'm thinking. Of course we can choose a new item of research, 1936, but then we're in the middle of December. Let's go for the boost to our factory output. Marches in Finland. I haven't actually got my spy agency up and running, which I really need because I need to basically boost my relationships and so forth with them. Kind of nice to do that early on, isn't it? But okay. We're getting takes a moment longer than expected, but we are getting there. As you can see, the Fascist Party stands at 16% now, or 15.7. We just got a booster, which is probably that element that we did there, which was relatively low. Let's start up in the north. And then slowly work our way towards the capital as such. Yes, it's going to cost me political power every time to do, but I do believe it's well worthwhile doing. Okay, so we want to basically be able to do... I was going to say boost the ideology, but I cannot. Let's work on that one in the meantime. Anti-communist militias. You see our additional manpower stands at 0, zilch, negligible. Party leader is Arthur Cirque. This needs another 15 days to complete. Anything quicker than that? Yes, fuel storage will complete before then. Plus, that one completing up north. Anything else we want to do in here? For now, we're good until, of course, we can actually do the psychological warfare. So for now, I can actually pick my person here. A linguist might be interesting. Yes, let's go and get him. Let him work on building up his network here for now. They stand at 28% now, and it's still on the rise. Okay, so that's done. Boost the output there. Threat on our borders. What does that do? The glory of war, add veteran training, mobilize the veterans with upset youth. Now that's an interesting one I might want to go for. Let's leave that just for now until I finish some of the other ones here. This is quite useful here. Oh, I should have gone for this, but never mind. Additional factories in Abreu. Okay. 9 days to go there. 5, 10 or 15% chance. Depends on, of course, what is happening here. So let's do it at 28, 29. That should jump up any moment. There we go. 39 it jumped up to. Ah, yes. These 4 lovely units have come in. And of course I can assign a new field commander to them. None of these got any work done as of yet. Let's just... Should I take one of these? That cost me 25 points. Not worth it for now, I would say. Defensive doctrine only gives additional entrenchment, whereas this gives, of course, additional recovery. This guy cannot do anything as of yet. Same for here. Nothing useful as of yet. Takes another while to get that done. 25 days on that. 13 days to go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ketchup Doom. They stood at 39 earlier. It jumps to 14. Okay, so did they get a 10%? I'm not sure. Still slowly rising, as you can see. Really slowly, but still surely. It's about halfway through. There we go. Support weapons improved. Always a welcome one to see happening. Construction we can boost there. Alright. Nothing happening here as such. This will be a little while. That is almost complete. 2 days to go. Let's just keep an eye on what's going to happen here. 50%. What's it going to go to? 55. So that was a really, really low one, unfortunately. It's a random number generator, so yeah. We just got to do what we got to do. Asian Axis investment is being sold. As you saw earlier, we can of course jump that up to world economy straight away if we wanted to do that. Now, how can I do something with the ports? Yeah, it's these ones here, isn't it? Natural resources. I could do with that. Other options have we got? The Baltic Shield. And ultimately the Brotherhood. Requires reaching out to Germany. Really, does it? Oh, okay. The threat on our borders, the glory of war. Which one? Actually, these don't preclude each other. They're basically both useful. But this gives me the additional tech elements that I would like to get. Now let's go down the other route here. 4 days to go. Let's keep an eye on the politics here. So 55 at the moment. Jumping up to 71. Wow. That's a big step up. Finno-Estonian Supremacy League. Unite our nations. All right, let's get some extra bits in here. Still progressing nicely there. What's happening in terms of politics? Is it still on the up or is it on the down? We're looking at this, it's 70.50. Ooh, yes, it's on the up. Now, I'm not sure. So currently not aligned is in charge. 1%. Not bad. I think that's even higher than our own nation as such. No, actually it's not. But yeah, it could have been. So, transports. We need to transport. I don't have transports yet. Interesting. That will, of course, preclude me from being able to support in certain ways. Bit of a pity, but okay. The march on Usima. Right, the Chinese have got stuff going on as well. Loss for the nation. Yes, you can say that again. Greater Finland declared war upon Finland. Okay, we're going to send volunteers. Now, firstly, let's have a quick look at what units we want to send to them. As you can see, these are already regulars. These are... So how many volunteers could I send, did it say? Sure, it did say anything, did it? That's 3 is the limit. So we can, of course, send the guy over here, straight over. They're in transit, which is fine. 21st of July is when they'll appear. Nothing will complete here as such. Then, except of course the additional factories here. The Baltic Shield. Okay. Did it say 21st? I think it did. Irrigation techniques, always a good one to get. Helps boost your MT. Okay, so where are my troops that were in transit?
Valmis! Valmis! Liikkumaan!
They just got no armies whatsoever. Is that what I'm seeing? Okay, that's more offensive doctrine I'm going to apply here. Okay, let's now work on improving our relationship with these guys. Never ask for docking rights. Yeah, why not? Under the leadership of Vilho Anaya. Alright, so great. Fascist organization. They are Sisu. Division attrition is reduced, which is great. Intel is too low. Interesting. How can it be too low? I've got my own network already up and running there. At least I thought I did. Oh, my network has disappeared. Huh. Doesn't help, does it? Okay, let's keep him where he is for now. Baltic Shield is being worked on, so let's keep that ball rolling.
Valmis, härra!
Okay.
Kuulake!
Alright, what are we going to do with these guys here? Oh, maybe not the best choice to go for, because of course they'll be cut off from supplies. So, stick to that for now. Cool. So, Greater Finland. Baltic Shield is still progressing. Nothing we can do there. This is going slowly. 50 days to go on the next one, but it's fine. 2 days until the next one becomes available. Army Department, always a good one as well. Unknown focus. Again, why is that so low? Right, we stand at 105 political power at present. Army drills, army morale. Artillery, cavalry, or infantry expert. Attack and defense. Okay, I think that might be an interesting one to get. I really need to get my experience up. So let's do that through that one here. Our production is still relatively low. We've got a bit of a stockpile, not massive, but there is a stockpile at least. The Baltic Shield is still being worked on, as you can see. It's at 22%, which is already reduced because, of course, our stability being somewhat higher. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect, that's all I need. Let's let that run for now. We got 7 factories at our disposal. That's due to complete imminently. So if I say unite our nations. Subsid Estonia seeks unification. Okay. That creates a league. What does that do precisely? Now that the old Finnish government is a thing of the past, we may utilize the close interwoven connection we have made in the new Finnish government to create a foundation of the lasting friendship based on our self-governance and anti-Bolshevik sentiment. Create a faction. It creates a faction instead. Instead of that, if we basically go for that one there, that's an entirely different proposition. So I can hold off on that for just a bit. And of course put diplomatic pressure on them. Let's do that initially. See how much that grows. It's 2 per day, so that's not a ton, so to speak. We've got any other quick ones here that I could go for. Yeah, it's additional military. So that's 3, that's 2. It's the forts. Design, that gives me the oil. I think the oil is a quite interesting one to get our hands on, so to speak. construction. Okay, perfect. We're working on the transports already. We haven't got a latest research design for submarines. I would love to get better weapons. So, 1937 October. We're not going to work on the extraction as such. We can, of course, work on the retention of efficiency. Okay. Oil has made our country rich from trade with the Soviets. Okay, one of these two ladies here. Let's take that lady here. Let's also put diplomatic pressure. No, let's do the network here though. And the network is all gone. That doesn't help, does it? Transport chips. Okay, that's done. So now we could leverage that element that we couldn't do before. Now I'd love to, of course, get marine. Why would I want to get marines? Because marines allow me to do naval invasions and that kind of stuff. Relatively easily. The French and the British are announced an alliance. Okay, that's fine. Getting oil out of the ground, quite important, I would say. So something happened in Spain, it looks like. Okay, so the nationalists are winning. Nothing I want to do here as such. I can't do the raids because the composition of our government here just precludes me from doing so. Right, let's do almost. Let's unite our nations. They accept, so much the better. Finnish opinion of Fascist Estonia is good. Ask for docking rights. Join faction. Don't ask for the docking rights, we can get that, that's fine. Alright, we're going to unite the nations, at least assuming they accept it, which the likelihood of them accepting is pretty good. And we do at some point have the Winter War to deal with. Now, they're not going to give me an answer on day one. Oh, actually they did. Huh. Or better than I actually thought it would be. Then we're basically going to do this one here, which basically any state is a core of Finland is owned by, okay. Unite the Sami. Now this is the one I need to do. Because at the moment these are not cores of mine. So yes, I own them, but I consider to be occupied states. These are part of my own core.
Rivistage!
So I've got armies up here in the north.
Jah, härra!
I'll put them under a general, and these guys here who wanted to defend up to that point there, so to speak.
Kuulake! Korraldusi!
These guys also under the same general for now. Oops, oh, that's far too lengthy, mate. Put across these two here. Now I might want to take some of the armies from the north and borrow
Rivistage!
them for my attack on down here. I do need a new general here though. Interesting. I have actually inherited some generals, which is great. Our spies here should work on basically root out resistance. They can seem to be occupied territories, it looks like. Military governor, really? Can I change that over to local police forces? Civilian oversight. Just let's switch over to the local police forces for now. Getting a few extra factories, it looks like. Okay, I'm working on that already. Perfect. Infantry, extra defense and attack, always welcome. The Air Force. Assuming we do actually have an Air Force. We got one fighter with here. Interesting. Lovely. Maybe that's something for me to work on as well. Getting some more fighters up in the air. I don't even have a design for them. Gosh. That is really a bit troublesome, isn't it? 66 days to go there. I was asked to join the faction. Not sure I want to do that as of yet. Might be beneficial, but it might then again not be. Of course, it depends. Need that to fix that. Right, we're almost properly united as one. We're about halfway through this particular focus here. Anschluss of Austria. So what are we missing here?
Jah, härra!
We're missing something, aren't they? Is it manpower? Yes, the manpower is missing. Interesting. Okay. That is, of course, something that we can work on. Once, of course, we unite these two parts of the country. Okay. Now I'm missing in this region a supply hub. Okay. Of course, I could work on the hub over there. I might want to work on it here. Do all this. Factories I'll prioritize just because, yeah. Makes so little sense otherwise. This here should really resolve the issue of all that sabotage taking place, because the resistance will disappear. 9% and it's going down. 9% and it's stable. Sweet. Look at all of that. Look at all of that. Now, what next thing we are going to do is army experience game boosted, which is fine, perfect. We need to get some of this here done. Need to get that. Need to get more artillery. So I need to get myself a design for fighters and such. I don't have any experience here with this whatsoever. Transports. As you can see, all of that resistance is steadily dropping. Our flag has changed to the Estonian Finnish League. Now interesting. Hold on, hold on, hold on. How many days am I in? 11. Cannot do that. I need to go for this one first. I want to get control of these other two nations as quickly as I can. $1938, which of course means I can go for this one. Am I exporting? How much am I extracting? Well, I'm importing steel, as you can see. I'm extracting also steel here in various different locations. I do need aluminum, it says. I'm not sure what for. Part of the production might need it. But I could, of course, import aluminum as well. Improved versions of weaponry. Naval maneuvers or naval reformer? Let's go for the reformer here. So all of these bits are dropping steadily, as you can see.
Korraldusi!
I haven't got a general yet that I could potentially point to that particular role.
Tähelepanu! Vuorovaltuisiin!
Okay.
Tähänapanu!
Set
Valmis
certain
liikkumaan!
plans in place. Actually, let's do that different. These guys are in actual fact going to do a naval invasion from there. Alright, guys, we're going to call it a day. See you next time. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.